So after looking at this, let's say a day or so now, basically a day or so, I've been looking at this whole situation with Chris Davis being a new athletic director for Georgia Southern, and I think that this is a really good move, and it's just going to be an extension of what we've been doing. So this is actually going to be a, a continuation of what the vision of Georgia Southern is going to be. I want to talk a little bit about Chris Davis because some people may not know everything. They probably looked at some stuff on gseagles.com. But for the ones who did not, I'm going to talk about the one thing that stood out, one paragraph that stood out, maybe two. And we're going to look into this and let you guys know that Georgia Southern is going to be fine. Jared Binkles did a phenomenal job. I love what he did since for the past 4 years. But with Chris Davis in, it's just going to be an extension, and I'm gonna give you the reasons and why I think it's going to be that way. So let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Hopefully, you guys had a great week so far. Hopefully, everything is going good. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Over here, I talk about Georgia Southern and Atlanta Falcons football, and hopefully, everything will get on the right track in this next game with Georgia Southern. But we'll talk about that on the next video. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Chris Davis basically came in around the same time Jared Benko came in. I mean, he started with in June of 2020. Jared Benko, I think it was like March of 2020 he came in. So they basically became Eagles around the same time. You know, with the all the experience that he's had at other places. He's been at Auburn. He's also been at Nebraska. You know, he's done a lot. And on top of that, with him learning how to run things here at Georgia Southern, you know, being in the position that he was in, he was in the role of athletics director or chief operating officer of athletics. So he knows the day to day what's going on. He's been there, and one thing that he wants to do, uh, basically, is continue what they're doing here. I mean, he's been at like I said, he's been to Auburn. He's been at Nebraska. He's been at different places. But this is one thing that I saw that kind of let me know that they're going to be continuing. I don't think there's going to be this much of a difference. First and foremost, Georgia Southern President Cal Merrow, he said that he was thrilled. I'm paraphrasing here, but I'm reading it here. So I'm thrilled to announce Chris Davis is our new athletics director at Georgia Southern. He's a proven leader, and he is highly respected by our coaches, student athletes, university, and the university's leadership. Across the athletic landscape, he served in leadership positions at multiple levels at different institutions. And Kyle also said, which I will actually quote this. Uh, Georgia Southern President Kyle Morrell said, "I am confident and enthusiastic about the future of Georgia Southern athletics with Chris at the helm." So he's already learned the last 4 years what it's like to be an Eagle, and he saw the day to day operations of how things go. And I think like there's not going to be that much of a drop off. I think he really understands where this program is trying to go, not just the football program, but the athletic program where they're trying to go. And it looks like this is going to be, pretty much business as usual. As the number two leader, and I'm reading this on gseagles.com, I have the link down in the description. You can check this out. As the department number two leader, Davis oversaw daily operations of the athletic department and provided administrative direction for all intercollegiate athletic staff, program facilities, and activities. He led the sports administrator leadership as a team, leadership team as a sports supervisor for football and men's golf, which and provided consultation and counsel to the athletic. I'm sorry. Let me say that back again. He provided consultation and counsel to the director of athletics. He's worked with constituents across campus as a member of the Emergency Management Committee, the Clery Act Compliance Committee, and led roles in the construction of the Anthony P. Tippins Family Training Facility, which is the facility that's the indoor facility for the football team, and the Jack and Ruth Ann Hill Convocation Center, and the J.I. Clemens Stadium renovation. So that he's done everything for football, basketball, and baseball. So as well as numerous additional athletic facilities projects totaling over $100 million. So he's already there where they're building up the facilities, and he's been a part of all of that. Not only that, he's done so many other things for the athletic staff, programs, facilities, all the activities. So I think he's going to be, just perfect for the job. He's been basically right there with the whole situation since 2020. And for what I'm saying, is like they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. And also, and I'm going to get out of here. I don't want to keep you guys up for too long, been over 5 minutes. Also, you can go onto this and they have a lot of great things that people are saying about him from Jared Benko, obviously. Gus Malzahn also said some great things about him. Bruce Pearl, Auburn's basketball head coach, men's basketball head coach. I can't pronounce his name, but is the director of athletics at the University of Missouri, Laird Vitak. I think I said that right. He said some great things. He's got a lot of people vouching for him, and that's a good thing. And this is not too long. So I'm gonna talk what Gus Malzahn said, which one of my favorite coaches when he was at Auburn. I thought he did a great job. He said, "I knew Chris Davis was special as soon as we first started working together, and I couldn't be happier for him. Chris is one of the rising stars in collegiate athletics, and there's no doubt that he'll have great success at Georgia Southern." So this is the thing. He should be just fine with not with what he said, but everyone else has been saying so far. He should do a great job here. Everything is set up for him to be successful. Georgia Southern, for all intents and purposes, the athletic side of things have been going great. I talked about this before. When you go to the golf, men's golf has been doing great. The women's volleyball team is doing great. The soccer team is up and coming. The rifle team look good. The basketball team is still making moves. The women's basketball team is doing great. And the football team has always been just right there on the cusp of being one of the top teams in the Sun Belt. So I feel that he's going to continue to bring the talent in as far as coaching staffs. And that coaching staffs, they're going to bring the recruits in so we could be one of the top teams in every aspect of athletics at Georgia Southern. So I think this is just a really good move. It's really good. You don't have to go too far to find anybody. Nobody's going to bring in their own style or bring in their own, things. And I would be surprised if Chris, Mr. Davis do anything that would change up what is here because he's been here for the last 4 years. And it looks like everything is going to continue to be, just as smooth. So at the end of the day, this is pretty awesome. So I cannot really be, I can't really be down on this. It's a really good move at the end of the day. And I think it's a safe move and it's probably the better move out of everything else that could have been an option. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to get up out of here. Got a few more things I got to do, and I can't wait to see what we do against South Alabama. A little worried about that game, but I think we can make some moves, hopefully. And the Falcons play the Cowboys. We'll talk about that at a later time as well. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.